Okay, let's talk about it. My name is Adijit, and I've been gone for a long time. Feel like I know an explanation, and that explanation is that I have an addiction. An addiction to Old School Runescape. So, let's talk about it. All right. Y'all mind if I stand? I don't know why I'm asking. It's not like you guys can reply in real time, but I'm going to stand for this. I've never actually done one of these before, so I'm not super sure what the best way to do it is. Don't look between my thighs. It's totally fine, and don't worry about it, because if you can't already tell, I don't actually own a green screen, but Elgato has a built-in green screen, so I figured I'd give it a go. And when I was thinking of how I was going to do this video, this is exactly what came to mind. So, figured I'd just sit behind all these screenshots and talk about them and explain to you, where the heck I've been for 10 months. Let's just go ahead and get into it, why don't we? Enough rambling. So, I have been addicted to Old School Runescape, which is something that I feel has a asterisk to it, almost. For those of you who don't know what RuneScape is, sorry, you missed out on a really fun childhood. Playing RuneScape during its peak, and I guess you could even call its peak, honestly, a couple months ago, has been pretty cool and pretty fun to see. But I'm not addicted to just any RuneScape. It's old school, and the actual reason that I'm addicted and I've been gone for so long, and continue to be gone for so long, is because I made an Iron Man. For those of you who play RuneScape, you probably know what that means. For those of you who don't, Iron Man mode is an account type that was released on October 13th, 2014. Little anecdote, it was basically ripped off from Bodhi's One-Man Army, and I forget what Foe's series was named, but they kind of ripped it off from that, if we're being real. But Iron Man mode requires that the player be almost entirely self-sufficient. What does that mean, you might add, or think? Iron Men are locked out of or restricted in most forms of interaction with other players, such as trading, the Grand Exchange, PvP, and almost all other group activities. Attempting to trade with an Iron Man will yield the chat box message, player name is an Iron Man. Pronoun stands alone. This might not, make a lot of sense in saying all that, I do have a caveat. I didn't make just a standalone Iron Man because, you know what? I like having friends. I like interacting. I like socializing. And while I enjoy being self-sufficient and getting my own drops and such, it's more fun to do with friends. I'm going to be honest. So what does that mean? I made a group Iron Man. Iron Man was released on October 6th, 2021 after a successful poll vote. There's hardcore and unranked variants. And I'm just going to nip this in the butt now. I did not make a hardcore Iron Man. That was never going to happen. My friends and I die so often at this point. It's like a daily occurrence, because whether we're just not paying attention or we just think we can steamroll some type of content that we actually can't, or just misclicks, like I'm not making a hardcore. I'm sorry. If you want to go watch a hardcore, go watch The Farmers. Like, that's, I think, a great series, especially for like newcomers to get into it. All the guys are really knowledgeable. But anyway, we have just a standard, what I've now realized is a ranked group Iron Man for the last, 4 or 5 months. I thought we lost rank right away because I thought rank and prestige were the same thing. Turns out they're not. Did not realize that. But anyway, I feel very silly about that. And I literally figured that out about 5-10 minutes before I was even starting to record this video. So, pretty cool. Ranked group Iron Man. We're called the 4 Blind Drunks. Couldn't tell you why. We were just trying to come up with a funny name when we were making it. There was actually originally the 3 Blind Drunks. And, the reason that I thought we lost prestige is because we ended up adding a fourth, because after I explained to Sir Buttershart that we were playing a group Iron Man in real life, one of my friends, he, you know, I was going to say he decided he wanted to join, and not like I wasn't trying to stand there and, you know, drunkenly convince him that he should join us, because I thought it'd be fun, because it is fun, and I wanted more friends to play with me. But I'm going to be real. I don't think it took a lot of convincing, did it? I'm directly asking you, Nick. I don't know if you're ever actually going to watch this video, but, you know, maybe one day you'll find it. I don't know. You can leave a comment if it did or didn't. Anyway, so we became the Four Blind Drunks almost, I want to say it was like 5 days after we made the original group. And I thought we lost prestige. Turns out we didn't. Doesn't really matter. Continuing on. So, even though we're called the Four Blind Drunks, and that there technically are four of us, I guess we are kind of technically the three, because one of our group members who originally made the account with us and said that they would play on the account, immediately decided that they weren't going to play anymore, almost within a week, because somebody decided to go and get a girlfriend. Don't know how much GP that costed, but I haven't seen him since. In-game. I've seen him a lot. I'm just joking, by the way. Love you, Amanda. Anyway, for those of you who are probably wondering, you know, what the hell all of these screenshots are, if you've never even heard of RuneScape, you've never even seen a RuneScape video, don't know how this one got recommended to you, but cool. Glad it did. This is a haphazardly put together collage of basically all of the stuff that I've been doing, as well as a couple of my groupmate screenshots, and just kind of, you know, what we've been up to the last, I guess it's been like 5 months now. I don't know, when was August? Was it? Yeah, I'm not doing the math. It was August. But yeah, so we've just kind of been like doing stuff. I want to see if there's anything I can actually see in here. Somewhere in here you'll find notable things. Oh, like up there. Up here, I'll probably try and zoom in on it. I'll just pull up the screenshot itself as I talk over it. Those are Berserker Ring drops. My friend decided to go for the Dagonoth Rex drop of Berserker Rings, and in all honesty, I'm not totally sure what I was expecting, nor was he, but somehow he managed to actually get 2 Berserker Rings. I have one of them, obviously. Within, I think it was like 5 KC or something. It was like 127 and like 133. And he was on the very end of his runes. So we haven't been back since. Don't plan to. There's no reason until, you know, we can tri-brid all 3 of them and just kill them for Slayer tasks. And we're not anywhere near there. We don't need Seer's Rings and Archer's Rings. But anyway, I'm going to get ahead of myself. So all these screenshots that you're seeing, all this collage of crap that is behind me, it's just an amalgamation of every single thing that we've basically been doing this whole time. And I know I already picked out one to go through, but I'm just gonna pick out some and kind of talk about it, because, you know, I've been gone for what, I mean, feels like forever. It's almost been an entire calendar year, and we need to change that. So I'm going to try and make some videos about this stuff, and if you like this kind of content, then let me know by dropping a like on the video. It's free, greatly appreciated. But yeah, let's just go ahead and pick some out, and we'll talk about them real quick. All right, so as I'm sure most of you are aware, RuneScape is a game about, like, I don't know, kind of medievalish times. And, you know, during those kind of times and those kind of things, you know, people went on quests. That's kind of one of the main aspects of this entire game. And I'd be lying if I said I was a quest lover, but I'm definitely not a quest hater. I'm starting to get more into them, but I'm just going to kind of give like a quick little highlight reel rundown, and just, I don't know, I picked out a couple screenshots, you know, some iconic ones. So to no one's surprise, started off with Cook's Assistant. It's an iconic quest. Another one I grabbed was Lost City. It lets you get dragon weapons like the Dragon Longsword and the Dragon Dagger for its sweet special. Then we got Monkey Madness 1. Lets you get access to the Dragon Scimitar, a huge power creep weapon. I was really excited to get that done. And then we go into Dragon Slayer 1. I did it after Monkey Madness, funnily enough. I didn't do any of the quests in order or anything like that. I went about how I really wanted to. Then it was time to go on and get some big power creep updates. So I went ahead and did the Dragon Defender grind. I think I was like 3,000 tokens over what I should have been, and that kind of stunk, but it is what it is. Put the Taiwana tree, whatever, however the hell you say it, quest in there, because I got lucky and didn't burn the Karambwam. But as you can see, I actually went ahead and got 99 agility on my account. That's the screenshot you're looking at, and I made a squirrely little friend along the way. Don't have a screenshot of that, but you'll just have to believe me. You can see him in some later ones. And around that time, my friend had actually started doing Barrows runs and all that, and he was probably, I think I want to say like 100 ahead of me at this point. So he had actually managed to pull the Carol's crossbow, as well as I think the Barak helm, and he had been really diligent about doing his clues, which allowed him to get some blessed dragon hide, as well as the Carol's leather skirt. And so, you know, 1 + 1 does equal 2. For those of you who have done Fire Cape runs before, as you can see on screen, he ended up letting me borrow it, and I ended up just, you know, first try, GG's, no problem, running through the Fire Cape, no problem, killed Jad first try. Did take me a while, though. I think my run was like 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's without a doubt probably the longest one I've ever had, period. But, you know, at least I got it first try. Unlike Nick, who I think took him like 4 or 5 times, but you know, it is what it is. I'm sure I'll be doing Jad tasks for Slayer, so you know, if you see another one, chances are that means something exciting happened. But just go ahead and keep going. All right, so after I had done my Fire Cape run, I decided it was time to do my own Barrows. I ended up getting Torag's plate legs off the rip at like chest number 37. I would say off the rip. It took a while. Then I got Aram's hood a little bit after that, followed by Torag's hammers, which are actually pretty decent for Blue Moon, I found out. Followed it up with Darak's helm, which was pretty nice. And then I got Aram's rope top as well. With that Darak's helm, that helped us finish the entire set. And my last item that I got was a Guthan's helm. Oh, I lied. I guess I got a Carol's crossbow. Forgot about that one. Fun. Anyway, I'm going to just let this clip play out. This was chest 149 of Barrows. I think it took about a month of runs at this point. Oh my fucking god. I'm fucking free. So as you could tell, it was a static, and once I had my tank body and legs, I went straight to moons. And then I got spooned right away. That was, I think, chest number 4. Thought that'd be some nice foreshadowing for how the Moon's grind was going to go. Not at all. I think about 30 or so later, I ended up getting the Eclipse Moon Helm, which was nice to see. And then I think another 30 or so after is when I got the Eclipse chest plate. I don't know what they call it, actually. The Eclipse body. I am realizing now I'm definitely missing the clip of me getting the Eclipse chest plate, because I got it shortly after the helm, so I must have forgotten to record it, but whatever. Here's me getting the spear for the Blue Moon spear, which is pretty nice. And then I ended up getting the Tacit's next. You can see I'm a lot happier about that one, because that finished the set. And then I ended up getting the Blue Moon chest plate as well, which led into some Royal Titan doing, because I've been putting it off, and my friend kept asking, and I just didn't feel like doing it. But I'm glad I did, because I ended up getting the Deadeye Prayer Scroll at, like, I think KC number 13. It's either 13, 17, or 19. Spooned again off the rip. You would think that would mean it was going to be easy. Spoiler, it was not. Did not have a good time at Royal Titans, so ended up going back to Moons, and that same day, or maybe it was the next day, I ended up actually finishing the entire Blue Moon set. And I'm gonna let myself explain why that's a good and a bad thing. So, like, here's the thing: I'm happy. I am happy. I am happy that I got an item. The problem is I have the boss I like the least left, and I really don't feel inclined to be here that much longer. So after I ended up doing that, I ended up deciding to go back to Royal Titans, because, you know, I was really sick of Moons at that point. All I had left was Blood. I didn't want to do Blood only, so ended up just going back, doing some more Titans, and then my friend was able to get his Ice Crown. I think it was like 130 kills later. We were going very dry here. It was really just Amulet City for him. I think he ended with like 13 or something crazy. But after he ended up getting his ice crown, I think about 5 kills later, he ended up getting the fire crown. You know, it's pretty cool. He's got his twin flame staff. He's cooking. He's happy about it. But for him, no scrolls. I'm the only one with the scroll still. I'm the only one with the, whatever, the Deadeye, the range one. So we had to keep going. And, well, you know what that means. It's time to finally get another drop. Don't worry, though. 320, I think, was the KC. Finally ended up getting my own crown piece of the fire crown, elemental staff, whatever you call it, the twin flame. Anyway, you know, that was cool. I think it was, 325 or something like the KC. After, you know, it'd been, I guess, almost 200 since we had last seen something, which just sucks, but it is what it is. So anyway, you know, kept going, needed to get him his scrolls, and lo and behold,
fucking sucks.
that happened. Got a dupe. Yay, the drops are evening out. That's great. No, I was genuinely, like, so distraught in the moment. Not really thrilled about it. That just means I have to, you know, do more Titans, which I don't mind them, but, like, we'd been here a while. And thank goodness, because at number 360, I finally got the Mystic Vigor Prayer Scroll.
Ah! Yeah! Oh, nice. Good shit.
Oh, my fuck.
Nice.
Holy shit.
You get yours first.
Oh, fucking 360.
Yay.
Thank fuck. I cannot describe to you how that felt because I don't remember, because I blacked out during it. I was so tired of doing Royal Titans, but alas, my partner still needed his own prayer scroll, and in all honesty, I still had to get the ice crown anyway for my own twin flame staff, so we kept going. I think this is kill number 400 or something like that. I think, yeah, Nick says it. I think it's 400. He finally pops his own Mystic Vigor Prayer Scroll, which is pretty nice. Good for him. Happy for him. But alas, I still had to keep going because I wanted the Ice Crown. Guess what? Only took 2 kills after he got his Mystic Vigor Prayer Scroll, which was kind of funny. So, I'm the now proud owner of my own Twin Flame staff. I've never actually had it before, but I gotta say, after just using it around for honestly like herb runs and just like teleports and stuff, I'm a fan of it. It's pretty cool. Definitely recommend getting it on the iron if you don't have one already. It's genuinely pretty sick to have, and I like that it does like the 2 hit splat thing, so it gives like a bunch of extra max hits, which means a lot more DPS, which is just better. But all that in mind, gotta say, I'm a little Royal Titaned out. I ended at like, 430 or something. I don't remember exactly. Ended up doing all the combat achievements except for the prayer one, so we'll probably have to go back and do that at some point. But for right now, I'm not entirely sure where to go. If I had to guess, the answer is probably to the Elven City. That's where I think I want to take myself next, and definitely do all the Grandmasters and all that. So hopefully in the next video, that's where we'll be headed. And, you can maybe see me get into that nice crystallized palace. But, with that comes an area off to the northwest that's got some stuff to do in it. So hopefully we get there soon. Don't know when I'm going to be able to upload this. Don't know when you see the next. But you should still hit that subscribe button because it's free. Greatly appreciated. Puts a smile on my face. Lets me know I'm doing a good job with all this stuff. And lets me know, people like this kind of stuff. And maybe even drop a like on the video as well. Just to, put into the algorithm and all that crap. But yeah, it's appreciated. Anyway, that's where I've been the last 10 months. My name's Adajet. And hope you guys like RuneScape content.